Scorpio, short message. If you want to know more about the message, the extended version, it's all for free. Just click the link below. So welcome to my channel. I'm Raven, also the architect of this paradise, and we are going to check upon the current energies that you have to maybe adapt to in June. Apparently it's going to be a fantastic month. I did check out the stars and where is what and yada yada yada, which I could have done. In that regards, I resonated very with Baba Jolie this time. I usually resonate very with her. So if you want to know more about the star positions, where the moon and in which sign, you can go to her channel. I just stick to the cards. They have more than enough stuff to say. All right, so let's start with your energies. That's a lot. So everything seems cool, except we have someone here who are not too self-confident. Empress in reversed. And just so you know, there is hardcore spying here. Who is the spy? Who is the spy? Former lover? No. You could be the spy. That's what we do, isn't it? Well, this is someone, I can tell you as much, they are stubborn, very stubborn, into the degree that I refuse to, if there was some kind of breakup here, your person will say, I refuse to be apologetic or show any mercy or take the first step into reconnect or talk to you about this. Taurus energy. And this is also at the same time being very, very rebellious. I actually see someone who could possibly quite be a little bit furious. Scorpio, if you have whatever feminine energy you have within you, you need to love yourself more so you don't have to wear sunglasses in the middle of the day. Except if you're cool as fuck. Okay. Let's see what's going on here with the situation. Okay, I'm gonna start with the Lenormand deck. They are a little bit more, they are on top of the world, aren't they? All right. Well, I wish you could see that picture I have in front of me. God, it's so pretty. Here you have a female version of Sisters of Mercy's Andrew Eldridge, and what we are is surrounded by roses and yada yada yada. And that's the dark side right in front of me for me to admire alone and alone. All right. Okay, I'm in a happy mood. We are like this far now from launching these cards, these designs, putting them into Photoshop and all that trouble. So, in the meanwhile, before we go that far, let's do this, guys. Oh, doggy style. Well, Lenormand card is not supposed to be read reversed. So the dog means I'm faithful to this situation. So if someone have accused you or hinted something else, if you truly are authentic and you haven't been fiddling with someone else in regards to a love situation or in regards to whatever else we're talking about, if you haven't stolen anyone's family jewelry, etc., etc., shows here that you're faithful to whatever this is supposed to be. But it could be questioned. The sun in reversed twice. So again, it's a Lenormand card. The sun is the sun, and I know plenty of people who read Lenormand cards in reversed. It is, I'm happy. I'm happy. And when the sun isn't shining, some people actually thrive a little bit in the rain, in the monsoon. Creates this beautiful cozy noise, and you know, you're cooking up your chocolate, maybe you feel a little bit down, but let's see, what else do we have? You are being way too hard on yourself. I have to work harder. But I know this very well. I know this. There are certain things which are way too personal, but let's put one example. If you have a habit of doing something that makes you very drowsy, lazy, you will torment yourself if you have great goals for yourself. Right? Let's say you are just cut the. What if you're a pothead? If you're a stoner, gonna go that far, huh? Not accusing anyone, just example. And you have these big goals in life, but I've been there as a teenager. I was that person with the face in a bucket. And what happens is that you get so, that's why it's called stoned. You can't even be, oh, we should go to the kitchen and cook some food. Oh, I can't even be bothered to go out of the chair just to go and pee. You know, I'm stoned, you know. And so that's very pushing it a little bit far. But when it becomes a loop, we see here, there's an actual loop. When it becomes a habit, of always being, let's say, stoned, or always very tired, or not having enough energy, or not having enough resources, and you feel that you're taking upon you too much and there is no time to do all this. I want to build an empire, I'm going to be the wow, and oh my god, this is being very hard on yourself. At the same time, you could also feel that someone's watching you and they are, what is Raven up to now, right? And by all means, we don't want to show them that, oh no, everything's perfect here. Everything's perfect, it's all good. In my case, it's fantastic. All right, so there is a message here coming in for you. It could have something to do with, you could have been with someone who feel they can't live up to your demands, basically. I know one girl, she's born in the year of the rabbit. And rabbits are known to be very pedantic, like a little bit of a snob. So they have, don't you dare misbehave when we eat by the table, you know. And at the same time, they hate being confronted. They, oh, I smell trouble. What does the hair do? Poof, I'm gone, you know. So someone here struggling with their own body image, with their self-esteem, their self-love, and they don't feel good enough. And the thing here is that there is this energy of, should I message them or no? Right? Should I? Is it something that the message could be quite rough? If you stomp on someone's ego, Scorpio, and talking about ego, well, we tend to forget most of the time that that's what we are. As long as we are attached to our own identity, to our profession and what we can do and how we can impress other people, that is the ego, right? And so if you feel less because you're too old, you're too overweight, your hair is gray, your ass is sagging, whatever, that's just literally, it's right here, you know. That's the wheel is turning. The wheel is turning. And when people become too insecure and have been hurt too many times, that's not just a Scorpio thing. We push people away before they push us, before they, you know, you get this, you go around on eggshells and you just wait for it. Just wait for it. Okay, I'm gonna, no, I can't feel this. I can't feel this. And then off you go. Right? And it's highly likely that if you push someone away, that they think exactly the same thing you do. Oh, so I'm not good enough. And so that's the ego reaction. Instead of saying, yeah, I felt that okay, this relationship wasn't logical or whatever, that there could be other things into the picture here. We do see a big transition coming in for you here, Scorpio. You need to be a little bit more careful in regards to how you are creating your foundation. This tower here should be 4 of coins, right? I take self-critique. I designed the tower. It's very pretty, but when I saw it, I see this is not the same tower as in the tarot card deck, by the way. It's the Lenormand tower. It's the Lenormand building that says authority or power. And so if you're going to build something with and build with power, or build a power structure, this tower doesn't have a strong enough fundament. That goes for the relationship as well. We have a marriage card here. So if you pushed someone away, or the other way around, that could have something to do with that your person might have found someone else. I didn't want to mention it, but we do have hecking going on here. Hecking in Norwegian basically meaning nesting, you know, preparing the house so we can lay eggs, cook eggs. So unless you are being proposed to, Scorpio, there is this, it's landing on the dog. There is strong loyalty here. Unless you're being proposed to, you're highly likely to, maybe this is your wish, you know, maybe this was your wish. Maybe you see people who are holding hands everywhere. I want to be like them. I want to have what they have. But you know what? I'm gonna say 2 things here. One thing is from Neville Goddard and Hicks. They would say you can have anything you want. In fact, you actually have everything you want already. So we are here to have a human experience, and the experience of lacking something, that's kind of part of the fun, so to speak. That sounds ruthless, but not having something. When someone walks away from us, when someone pass away from us, when our children grow up and move out of the house, that's when we understand that life really is short. And if we love someone, appreciate them. If you are on top of each other every day, you will take each other for granted and you will go on each other's nerve. But you know, you don't miss your keys to the house unless you lose them. That's when you realize, oh, I need my keys. As a sun, moon, and something else in Scorpio, I'm very happy to say that there is unexpected money coming in. In my case, I'm expecting it. Attached to the sun here. Some of you just going to have it all, aren't you? Love, marriage, proposal, the sun, not to mention a dog. And what do you know? Abundant female. I made her a little bit fluffy. Yeah, this is a fluffy silver moon high up. Indeed. We need to rebel a little bit towards that. Okay, so is there an abundant female attached to unexpected money here? Someone that you want to marry? I have no clue. But it could also turn you, you know, seems like some of you are really going to start crawling the ladder here. A journey. I have to show off my journey card versus the original journey keeper card. Hoo-ha. Proud to say fantasy, sci-fi content creator, producer. This one rocks. But in the original deck, we see a boat. It might as well be a train. It could be anything. A travel vehicle. And we see her, she's waiting for this spaceship to land. In your case, maybe the train, maybe the bus, maybe the boat, whatever, flight. Huh? It did show up in reverse, however, so it could be that you might want to postpone that journey because. There is something about a house here. And abaixo. las cartas abaixo. I seriously forget so much English these days that I'm like, gafas del sol. I forget my own language, I forget English, so I end up speaking Spanish. All right, so the house reversed with your faithful dog. Abaixo, below, below, the nesting cranes. And then again, we're not supposed to read them in reversed. I shuffled them in reversed, so what do you think? Oh, by the way, you have many Capricorns here. I added that card purposely. Oh, that's so nice. One of my favorite cards. Oh yeah, I should print this bigger. This card is for you to remind you that wherever you have Capricorn in your chart, and if you want to build that tower, you need to understand that Capricorn and Scorpio are the shit together. If you want to be the evil overlord, find yourself a Capricorn and start cook up something. But not all Capricorns are equally intelligent. I'm not sure I'm gonna go into that even. It's just, what did you just say? Excuse me? So most of the Capricorn I've been dealing with, they're already too busy with building their own empire, right? And I'm like, let's join forces. I have many skills. Yeah. Or they could have other placement in their charts that. So my sun recently went into Capricorn. And so I'm pulling in a lot of Capricorn energy, and also have Capricorn in my dark house, the 7th house. So money, power, and at the same time we need to stay humane and peaceful and nice. Interesting combination. What's up with this house? Why is it in reversed? Do you lack a place to live? Are there issues in regards to your home? Do you need to move? I'm always on the move, so this card for me doesn't count, I suppose. Literally nomadic, a main character here. So for some of you who is a male, there's an extra mensaje here para ti. Oh, so either you're dealing with, or unless you are a male, there is male energies here, which is highly part of the main show here, who are dealing with gloomy thoughts, but who are also dealing with authorities. They are kind of, they're ready. You could be dealing with someone who are either criminal, who, you know, in my country, if you are being a bad boy, kill someone, they let you out after 3 years, you know. They give you a hotel room, TV, nice food, and a nice island to hang out with the boys. Sometimes your girlfriend comes over, so you get a little hoo-ha. But that's Norway. If you're fucked up in another country, like where I am now, I wouldn't want this for my worst enemy. Well, maybe my worst enemy, but all right, let's have a look and see with the rest, with the normal cards here. I love my Raven cards, but I don't have that big hand. So let's just use as close to normal and see if we can be more conclusive here. Okay. What else is it that Scorpio need to know right now? Just again. So my justice card is a little bit intimidating. It's a little bit intimidating. It's a little bit dark because I want to show people what really is a court case. Look at it. Take a good screenshot. Think of it as a riddle. But really, why do they summon you to court? What's up with this thing where we have to dress in black all the time? Not that I mind anyway. What's up with this black cube here? Can you answer me that? Anyone who knows? Anyone who knows? And And well, I'm surprised they don't decorate the court with a bunch of goats, to be honest with you. Anyway, justice is here in your favor. Maybe there is a divorce, or maybe there is a marriage. Who knows? Find lots of money. Followed up with 3 of coins in reverse. Says, well, I don't have to work for a while then. That is, if you are working with a shitty job. If you gave me billions right now, I'd still do this. I'd still make these cards. Because that's the whole point. Don't think money. Think I enjoy doing this. And because I enjoy doing this, I become very good at doing this. And eventually, people, they will realize that you are the best. You are the best. And they will come and say, you know, I know someone who can do this. And, you know, it takes time. It takes a lot of time. I started 5 years ago, just by learning tarot alone, right? All right. Until being where I am now, producing them. Let's face it, that's fun. If you love playing the drum, that's fun, you know, do it. And then the money will follow. And there are so many people who knows this right now. There haven't been so many entrepreneurs before as we do have today. Oh, someone here are a little bit jealous. Talking piss about Scorpio because, well, we have it all, don't we? We're pretty... That's it, we're pretty. Well, we live a good life. You know, we have good food. We have endless of soda pops and delicious print works of ravens. There is nothing we don't lack. And so if you're like me on a journey in a galaxy far, far away, people will hate you for that. Of course they will. They would hate me for that. Someone could pull you into court, by the way, because they seriously hate you. I was pulled into court last year because they seriously hate me. I don't think they exactly figured me showing up with a lawyer as well. That was fun. All right, having a good laugh. So the Wheel of Fortune showing up everywhere here. You're about to do pretty well for yourself, Scorpio. Obviously, it depends on your mindset. Judgment here in reverse says that it's time for some of you to align yourself with self-love. You need more self-love. You need to love your weird nose. You need to love the haircut, which is falling apart. You need to love your saggy boobs. You need to love your whatever. I don't know what exactly you hate. You need to take better care of yourself. And you need to check out your shadow side and think, oh my God, I have such a cool shadow side. I'll put on the glasses and become Arab dad. But for real here, if there are some lack in regards to self-love, it will be reflected in maybe a partner that you want to attract, a lover or a husband. A lot of people wants to get married. They're on this channel and they, oh, when will I get married? When will I find a Walt Disney princess or whatever? Growing up, being so wise, difficult to tell the truth. You need to do a lot of work on yourself before both couples, both partners need to have a lot of self-love, a lot of understanding. Basically, you need pretty high IQ in regards to go into a relationship. I don't know. Well, we have people in barbecue outfits who nerd together and now just born, you know, like Siamese twins kind of relationships. They exist. They do exist. And maybe they go well together because they are so nerd. I don't know. But the problem with relationships is that you follow an ancient framework, which is based on Christianity, which is based on religion, where the lady have her things, tasks, it's full of duties that are, this is what the lady has to do, and this is how she have to be, and this is how we have to live up to other people's expectations. While the male, well, he needs to chop wood, carry water, go to job. She squeezes out a bunch of boogie babies and, you know, being milky cow for this. And both of them asks themselves, why am I not happy? Well, maybe first of all you need some space. And then the divorce time come, and you realize, oh, I do love my wife. I just don't love having her around me all the time and stress. So this thing with marriage, you actually need an education in order to understand what true marriage is all about. You need an education. You can't just, oh, I love him. Oh, but I love him. Now I'm laughing evil at you. Because so many says this, seriously. You want to marry a guy because you love him. Or you want to marry a woman because you love her. What's up with the paperwork anyway? Don't you know that you're actually signing a contract? contract for these guys. They're actually forming a company, but that's another story. I'm not going to go all the way in there because. So unless you need your green card, then think twice before you jump into a marriage. If you've been friends, lovers, couple for a long time, very long time, and you never argue and blah 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 blah, you can think about it, but after being with someone for 14 years and realizing, him of all people did that. That's why I personally cannot promote marriage unless you get the green card, of course. So love is love. Having a lover, all good, right? Being exclusive for each other, all good. Having a boyfriend, all good. But the moment you step into the threshold of marriage and you buy that house together, then what? It's going to be very trivial. It's going to be very, and I knew this. So in the beginning of my relationship with the father of my kid, I said, you live there, I live there. And in the weekends, you can come visit me. That's it. And that worked for a very long time. Then the baby came. And, well, and then the divorce came. We never got married though. But still, it's considered to be a marriage, you know, when you own a house together and all that stuff. So I was left with the debt, right? So I've met so many people in my life. They come to me and I have so much trouble in my marriage. First they come, I want to get married, I want to find a partner. Because you think that finding true love is outside of you. If you don't have true love inside of you, if you don't love yourself, if you don't dig yourself, if you are uncool with yourself, if you have the slightest fear of being rejected or whatever, you're not ready for a boyfriend, girlfriend, marriage. Maybe you're ready for, relationships is where we learn from, in that sense, right? I know a lot about those things. What I don't know anything about is how it's like to live solo, except one thing is that I don't have to worry if the room is too messy. I don't have to worry if I sleep too long. I don't have to worry about what someone else is thinking about what I do, what I say, what music I play, anything of these things, right? And so when people get older, they isolate themselves more and more and more, not just in regards to lovers, but people as well. Because we see that not only partners have an expectation to you, but so does friends. I don't know if people like me are highly likely to attract friends who all of a sudden wants to play the puppet master in your life. And Scorpio don't like that. Or have expectations and stick their little nose into your little world and start to bombard you with opinions and you should eat this, oh I have a good recipe for you, and oh my god you should go there and shop and blah 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 blah, when you already have a list of what things you love to do. You already have your own rhythm, right? And so at some point in life, the hermit is going to say, hello, it's time to go into the cave, do the work. Someone is coming back for you, Scorpio. Yeah. Talking about unstable foundations. This is when we say, oh, I'm so grateful for having a table. Someone is coming back for you. It could be someone who they miss you. Could be a family member. But I also see someone here who wants to come with a small offer. Actually, someone here wants to come. They are approaching you slowly. Just a little bit. Should I approach Scorpio here? It's a very emotional situation. This person doesn't have to be attached to the Six of Cups. But something here tells me that for some of you, a lot of money is on its way here. But you should know one thing. And that is that some money are all good. They are clean. You know, the taxes is already paid. They will land on your bank account. And so far and so far. But there is also someone here who I think they're trying to set you up, honestly. Either that's one theory I have, but we have Seven of Swords here. Just saying. I know tarot card readers, they don't show their card at all. They just talk. They've got 150,000 followers. There's this young girl, she just talk. This person are secretly spying on you, you know? And I'm like so fascinated. So young, so wise. But I'm hiding the cards I'm reading, you know? There is no problem with that. I have no problem with that at all. And then you have the opposite faction who needs to prove to you, oh, see, I'm actually shuffling the cards. So yeah, we do have the Seven of Swords here. But honestly, that major offer, it could either be from two people, but if there's a person here that says that, you know, I'm interested in the work you do, or I want to propose, that's might also be for some of you. I want to make this formal, whatever you and I have. I want to formalize it. I'll just be honest with you. I don't think that more than 10 to 20 marriages are successful. because most people don't know how relationships actually works. Took me a while before I learned myself. Took me a while. Many years, decades in fact. Are someone setting you up, Scorpio? Some of you could be dealing with the Capricorn. We have Libra, we have Gemini, we have all the signs there. Strong Libra coming out again, strong Jupiter energy, Cancerian, Pluto, Scorpio energy, Scorpio, Taurus. Everything is here. Everything is here. The question is which star sign does not stand out. Even since this Aries. Yeah, you need to be careful here. Someone here are very upset with you. And at the same time, someone wants to, you know, let's have a cup of coffee. Let's make a small deal. And if you like what I propose to you, let's go all the way. And turns out it comes with a really, really sharp catch. Now I'm curious. What the hell is the catch? I'm Scorpio too. Like Baba Jolie, like, I'm Scorpio too. I feel with you. She did talk to us about some royalties and in my profession, which officially is still just a hobby. Although I sit minimum 12 hours a day, it's still just officially a hobby. But she did talk about royalties in regards to something you have worked on for a very long time and now you're pretty good at it. So, who is this? Virgo energy. Virgo energy. That's good. I would be worried if it was not gonna call out any specific star signs here. What's in the spliff? Capricorn. Some of you might, oh my god. You will have plenty of offers. I'm not sure I will take all of them serious. It says here, take your time in regards to love. There is something about a lover here being exposed. We have Sagittarius, Taurus, Cancerian, Scorpio, whew. So if you are on no speak term separately, there are a lot of things going on in those energies, okay? From their side, from your side, maybe you're quiet, but from someone else's side here, I see, I don't know, I just, how do you express yourself? I want to see Seven of Swords. That's Gemini energy, isn't it? Gemini, Aquarius. Sneaky motherfuckers, huh? So yeah, if you know someone who resonates with these reads, please feel free to share. It can resonate very well with your ascendant, your moon. Let's have a look. Who is this Seven of Swords? Clearly. Oh, okay. So we have Sagittarius, we have Gemini, and there's an earth sign here. Okay, I see what Four of Coins meant. So be a little careful here. There's an earth sign here. They have no intention at all. Maybe they want what you have, but they will try and milk you as much as possible in regards to whatever you can offer, and all of a sudden you sign that contract. Please read it very carefully, or do like me. Produce it yourself. All right, Scorpio, that's what I have for you today. Just watch your back. And what do you know? Wheel of Fortune, watch your back. Wheel of Fortune, Wheel of Fortune. Again, watch your back. That's basically the message for you today. Someone also will be back in regards to watch your back. So we do have Six of Cups here, which in the Aleister Crowley deck actually means luxury. Cool, huh? Catch you on the flip side. Love you so much.